Welcome back to Daily Driven Exotics, you guys. It's snowing. Now, I know I live in Canada, but we live on the west coast on Vancouver Island. We don't get a lot of snow here. It snowed a couple of days ago. You saw that experience. It was miserable. I had to put my snow tires on the side of the road, but they're on, and thankfully so, because it's still coming down pretty good. Right now we got to run downtown Victoria, meet up with my boys at Graphic Effects, because they got a sample of the brand new wrap for us. So let's head down there. First things first, let's put a little heat in the engine. Oh yeah. Oh, I love snow. I love snow. Some of you might be wondering, how does a rear-wheel drive Lamborghini handle in the snow? It actually handles incredibly well, providing you have the right tires. Tires are basically what provide all the grip, all the traction, and it's communicating everything from the road up to the car. The wrong tires, this car is awful, as I found out the other night. Well guys, we're here. Let's check out the colors.
I thought it was a 3M one.
Here is the reveal of the new wrap. So we're gonna have a gray base with white and black racetracks to create like a camo effect. And then we're gonna have some really crazy wheels from Brixton Forged. What do you guys think? We're gonna have a chat about taking some body parts off so these guys can do the best job they can wrapping the car. I'll pull it inside. This is the classics division of the Gain Network. Completely insane. I did a little video in here before. They restore the world's most beautiful exotic classics. I'll show you guys here in a second. I love the old Aston Martins. Reminds me of James Bond. This is Bond right here. Beautiful. Ah, look at that. It's even right-hand drive. Cue the Bond music. It even says Skyfall. That's that's so badass. 190 SL. And these are like old classic works of art. Wow. How beautiful are these things? 300 SL. Man, the size of this car. Look at this mustard port. Look at the size of that steering wheel. This thing's so dirty compared to everything in here. I feel bad we came this far in. My car's absolutely filthy, and everything in here, including the floor, is pristine. I feel so bad right now that there's like dirty water falling on this floor. Like, we got cleaners, don't worry about it. I like that, we got cleaners. Whatever the cleaners are, killing it. It is so spotless in here. Look at that, I feel awful. So these guys are gonna take bumpers and mirrors and whatever they need to, the wing, all off so Jay's team can effectively wrap in and around. I told them not to go like full out because we will be interchanging the wrap more frequently this year so that it's not an entire year before you guys see a new wrap, but it's gonna be awesome. We'll bring it in clean next time. This floor, man, I'm gonna leave. I feel like just like a brown skid mark in here. We have the wrap underway. Can't wait. A couple of more weeks, we'll go to the install. We gotta stop by and check out my buddies at Silver Arrow, see what they got for inventory. Hey guys, here we are at Silver Arrow, catching up with my buddies. I haven't seen them in a little while. Got to share some of the crazy shenanigans we did while we were in LA. and they always have the sickest inventory anywhere on Vancouver Island. They're basically the only place that has any exotic or supercars. So let's check out what they got in store for us today. Mr. Robert, how are you, sir?
Good, dude.
How you doing?
Great.
Why is it the second I come in here, it's winter and all I see is convertibles? See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crap. Convertibles. Let's have a look what's in here. Look at this, you guys. SLS Roadster. This is new.
That's a good question. I don't know, man. I just drive them and take pictures. I don't know where this one came from.
It's a rough life. This wasn't here before.
This wasn't here. I don't know when you were here last.
Had just arrived. This was still here. That's been here.
This has been hiding.
The 599's been here. That was here. They fired it up. That wasn't here. This crazy old Corvette.
58 or 60. Yeah.
This thing is pretty cool. It's all like blacked out and wild red interior. Look at this, you guys.
Resto mod. So you go and you put big disc brakes, power steering, bigger engine, make a car way more drivable, but it still has that classic look. It's really big in the States right now. Down at Barrett-Jackson, we saw these things going for 200 to 400 grand for really, really nicely done ones. It really depends on the build, the engine.
Wow.
Something cool. This one's a little more lightly modded than some of the crazy ones we saw down there.
Right. Well, it's got, you know, those are definitely not stock brakes or wheels. I like this look. If I was gonna get an old car, I'd want something like this or like that Mustang.
Something drivable, man. Like you're not gonna...
Something I can beat the living shit out of.
Exactly.
Something I could drive and go with Sam and do some real crazy stunts. The Beast, we were revving it up. Joel was revving it up. It's psychotic.
It's crazy, yeah. It was back in 2015, Ford weren't making a GT350 or a GT500. And Shelby were like, hey guys, you need to come up with something awesome or we're gonna do it.
And they did.
Ford didn't do it yet. They were working on the GT350, but they hadn't come out with it yet. Shelby did it so well that it's actually way more horsepower than even the current GT350R.
I know this is old news, but it's a Ferrari. It's a really bad accent. You know, and this car is like mint, man. This is an 07?
It's an 07. Carbon ceramic brakes.
Yeah.
Big front engine V12.
The V12's what is the seller. You put an exhaust on this car and it sounds like an F1 car. Again, like ahead of its time for era. I mean, to have this kind of...
Isn't Ford just doing this with their GT now?
They are. They are just, they're just mimicking Ferrari now.
Ferrari, you know, 12 years later.
I still have the Dino over here.
We still have the Dino
Which
over
you've
here.
driven.
Yeah.
And you guys ripped around in, what was it, Scottsdale?
In Scottsdale.
So this was the daily in Scottsdale. I really like this car. I think it's really cool.
Way ahead of its time again. And
The back window's cool.
Only on the coupe. On the
wow.
Targa, they don't have a window here.
Yeah.
Not
a curved rear glass window.
It's a real mid-engine. You can see it's over the
rear axle.
Rear axle, yeah. And a huge trunk. You can actually, a lot of classic cars, they're kind of like R8.
It has a frunk and a trunk?
Trunk and a huge trunk.
It must be one of the only Ferraris that has this. Does another Ferrari have this double option?
Maybe.
Holy crap.
Maybe the other Dino. They made a,
that is wild. Look at, he's got a whole Rubbermaid bin back there. You have some video footage of you guys ripping around. Do you think you could toss that to me and I can put it in here?
I can totally toss it to you. You can put it in there. This is essentially what the 488 evolved from. So, and even your Scud. If you look at the lines on this car, and we've had 430s in here, we've had 360s, we've had some of the other 80s cars, the 308s, the 328s. If you park these all in a row, all of the design cues go back to this car. So the scoops, this kind of like bracket over here, the way the engine is mounted, so they're all evolved from the 6-cylinder Dinos.
That's really neat. Well, always fun hanging out, but we need to go and do some other stuff. Thanks again.
No problem.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if we were doing a handshake or a
We should do this thing. Yeah, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Don't know what it's called.
Nailed it.